Just when you think the views can't get any better, you get to Horizons. And that's where we're at right now. Like, I'm speechless. You guys, look at this. I can't even put into words how beautiful this view is. But let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could wake up in the morning and catch the most beautiful sunrise, but also catch the most beautiful sunset and without even leaving your own home? Well, that is possible here in Anaheim Hills. So Anaheim Hills is one of Orange County's best cities for views. And of course, it's because of, well, its hills. Today, we're going to talk about a community that is close to everything. We're here right now in Canyon Plaza here in Anaheim Hills, and everybody knows communities are just up the hill, but not too far away. When you think about homes with views, you think, well, maybe it's going to be really inconvenient. I'm going to have to drive really far to the freeway, to grocery shopping. This is not the case. We are maybe at most a 5-minute drive from these communities. From here, Canyon Plaza, which is obviously right next to the 91 freeway, exiting Imperial, and we're going to talk about 6 different communities that also aren't going to break the bank. They are single-family townhome communities here in Anaheim Hills. We're going to talk about all 6 of them. What all these communities have in common, of course, is the location and their proximity to everything close by. You're up in the hills, but you're not super far from grocery shopping, great eating, a massage, or even the gym. So we're here at Canyon Plaza just to show you exactly what's so close by with just a few-minute drive. So you've got Mother's Market, Reunion Kitchen, you have a Massage Envy, Starbucks, you name it, it's here. It's convenient. Not only that, at the very bottom of the hill, you are protected because there is a fire station very close by. Another awesome perk, if you are a horse lover, there is an equestrian center just right around the corner from the community, and you can even see the equestrian trails at the bottom of the hill. It's really cool and you can see them walking by. And to top it off, part of the views that you may see is even the Anaheim Hills golf course right across the street. So lots to see, lots to do, and of course, we gotta check out those views. So let's go check them out. Hey, real quick, if you're liking this video, don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every single week about living your best life here in Anaheim. So let's get back to the video. So we've made it, we're here. We're actually in the Anaheim Hills Planned Community Association, and this is just up Stagecoach Road from Knoll Ranch. And as you can see, just from the rolling hills, this is Peralta Hills behind me. It is gorgeous. It's super green, so even if you don't have a city view, even a hill view is absolutely stunning. So that's something that these all have in common, is they all have some kind of view, whether or not from the home, from the community itself. There's a few other things that they have in common as well. So they're all considered and classified as single family homes. However, they are attached by 1 or 2 walls. You don't have anybody above or below you, which is great. And because they're classified as single family homes, that does mean that you own the land beneath it. So this is another name for a townhome, for example. Same kind of classification for us real estate people. That'll also benefit you when buying a home here because, and of course, talk to your lender. Your interest rate when you're buying a home as a single family home residence versus a condominium is typically lower than when you buy a condo. Keep that in mind. Next, these homes do have some other things in common. For example, they all have 2-car attached garages. Most of them have driveways, some longer than others, so it just depends on where you are on the street. And another thing that's kind of a plus that we don't see a lot anymore here in Orange County is fireplaces. You can actually cozy up to the fire here when you move and live in one of these communities. So that's a really nice perk because we don't see that a lot anymore. Let's just get into it because we're already here at the Camino Grande Villas. So we're located at the bottom of the hill here off Stagecoach Road. And where we're at right now is the street Montefino. That's one of the streets you'll find Camino Grande Villas. But you will also see Butterfield Lane, Iron Horse Drive, Ladera Lane, and Overland Circle. There are 4 different floor plans that you can find here in the Camino Grande Villas, and they all range from 2 to 3 bedroom floor plans. There are 2 2-bed, 2-bath floor plans, as well as 2 different 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath floor plans, all ranging between 1,168 to 1,534 square feet. And these are ranging between 1 or 2 level condos, and they all have a small little yard. And as you can see behind me, some of these have driveways, but some of them are a little short, so you wouldn't be able to park your car there. So if that makes a difference for you and you want a home with a driveway, then we need to go up the hill a little bit more and explore another community. But let's get back to this one. There are 88 units within this community of Camino Grande Villas, and unfortunately, there's no pool or spa and, well, no street parking. So there are designated guest parking spots. If you're gonna have a big party, your guests are probably gonna have to walk a little far to find one of these spots. So keep that in mind. But there are several walking paths through here. You're not gonna really have much sidewalk space. So if you've got your dog, at least you've got walking paths throughout the community. Let's move on to the next community and see what else we've got. And we're making our way up the hill, and next stop is the Palms. The Palms is one of my favorites in here, mostly because it just feels like single family homes. It's got sidewalks, nice long driveways, and of course these all have great views. So let's talk about it. So still located up Stagecoach Road, and the streets that you will find are Hackmore, Langtree, Lone Star, Palomino, and Queens Drive. There's 5 different floor plans within this community, ranging between 2 and 4 bedrooms. There is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, plus a loft. There's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and there's 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath models as well. Each of these all have 2-car garages, and all of these floor plans are 2 levels. There are 124 units in the community, and unfortunately, there's no pool or spa, but of course you get those stunning views. Speaking of views, the types of views that you'll see here are gonna be rolling hills, hillside, city lights views, and of course community views. What's great about these is that they're typically duplex style, meaning you're only gonna have one neighbor next to you. However, there's a few units that are sandwiched in the middle within the community, but most of them are just side by side with 2 units attached. And last but not least, this community has decent sized yards, bigger than the last one we saw at Camino Grande. And some of these have big enough yards where you can even fit a pool back there. You'll probably see one of those on the drone shot. So let me know what you think. Would you put a pool there? All right, let's go to the next one. We're going straight up the hill. Hold on, before we get into the next one, I think we just have to appreciate this view. Like, look at this. We made it up to the top of the hill on this side to the Crown Summit. And we're located right next to the hiking trail here in Peralta Hills. But we also have this stunning view, and we're in the smallest community here in the Anaheim Hills Planned Community Association. Crown Summit only has 1 street, and that's here on Shanata. So there are only 24 units total in this community, and they are all duplex style homes attached on just one side, and they all, each unit has a view of some sort. So it's either going to be this city lights view, or you're gonna have a beautiful hillside view, but every single home in this community has a view. And we're up at the top of the hill, so the views are pretty spectacular. There's 3 different floor plans within this community, ranging between 3 and 4 bedrooms. There are 2 floor plans that are 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and then there's 1 floor plan that is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, ranging from 1,484 square feet to just shy of 1,900 square feet. So these ones are gonna be a little bit larger, so this is gonna really feel like a home. And of course, these all have 2-car garages, and they have pretty large driveways. And this community also has sidewalks, so it's easy to walk your dog, or obviously just go for a hike. So these are all 2-level floor plans, so everyone's 2 stories. And they all have really good size yards. This is probably the largest yards that you'll see within this planned community. Now, since there's only 24 units within this community, it's very rare that you'll see one of these come on the market. So if you do, you know you've got a diamond in the rough. Well, the downside to this community really isn't much, but there's no pool or spa. But some of these lots are big enough where you can put a pool or spa in the backyard. So you win some, you lose some. I would definitely take those views over a pool any day. Just when you think the views can't get any better, you get to horizons. And that's where we're at right now. Like, I'm speechless. You guys, look at this. I can't even put into words how beautiful this view is. But let's talk about it. You'll find this community still straight up Stagecoach Road off of Garnet, Onyx, Sapphire, or Tourmaline. There's 125 units within this community, and one of the benefits is that it actually has its own pool and spa area located on Sapphire Lane. The floor plans you'll find here are 2 to 3 bedroom models, 1 to 2 levels. So you'll find as small as 2 bed, 2 bath, and as large as 3 beds, 3 baths, ranging from about 1,410 to 1,763 square feet. Yes, some of these have driveways, but some of them are a little shorter. You do have guest parking as well. I guess one of the drawbacks is that the yard spaces are a little bit smaller here, but we're in one of the HOA common areas. This is just a grassy area. You could just hang out here, pull up a chair, and check out this stunning view. So great community. All right, we've made it basically up to the top of the hill. We've passed Horizons. Now we're at Kings Meadow, and it's basically where Stagecoach Road turns into Camino Grande. So let's talk about Kings Meadow. First, location-wise, let's talk about the streets. There's only a few streets that you'll see. You'll see Amethyst Lane, Quartz Lane, or Ruby Lane. There's 3 different floor plans that you can find here, and they're ranging from 2 to 3 bedrooms. So you'll have 2 bed, 3 bath floor plans, as well as 3 bedroom, 3 bath floor plans, ranging from 1,390 to 1,766 square feet. And of course, all of these also have 2-car garages. They have backyards as well. And unfortunately, there's no pool or spa in this small community. There's only 83 units here. And the units that are on the exterior will have a view. There are about half of the units that are interior, so you won't have the view directly from the unit, but you will from the community itself. And last but not least, we're here at the other top of the hill, at the Twin Peak at Gramercy Park. This is located, again, at the top of the hill. Once you get to Camino Grande, make a right on Peridot Place. And fun fact, that is my birthstone. I am an August birthday. That means I'm a Leo. So let's talk about location. And the streets that you will find Gramercy Park are gonna be Coral Circle, Peridot Place, and Twin Peak Circle. And as you can see, we've got some amazing views up here, but you do see rooftops in the view, so it's different views. But behind me, you'll see also hillside views as well. Let's talk about the floor plans that you'll find here. So there's 3 different floor plans that you can find in Gramercy Park, and they're ranging from 2 to 3 bedrooms, the smallest being a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, up to a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. And these are a little bit smaller, so they're ranging from about 1,076 square feet to 1,393 square feet. These are 1 to 2 story floor plans. And of course, they all have 2-car garages, and they do have small yards as well. So it's nice to have that outdoor space, especially when you can get on one of the tiered streets that have a view. And in this community, there are 91 different units. Some of them are duplex style, where you only have 2 units in each building. Some of them do have multiple units within each building. And most of the units here also have driveways where you can park in. But it is very quiet up here. And oh my gosh, these views are so pretty. So what do you think of the Anaheim Hills Planned Community Association? These communities are freaking fantastic. I love the views, the floor plans, the mix of floor plans, and the fact that they all have backyard spaces, 2-car garages, driveways, fireplaces. Again, you don't see that, but I'm telling you, these views are just so stunning, and it's quiet up here. And I'm actually kind of bummed we didn't see any wildlife today, but you definitely will be able to find wildlife out here. I hear from clients who live here that they'll hear the coyotes at night, or they'll get the birds coming in. I saw a picture from one of my clients. He sent me one where he had this beautiful hawk right in his backyard. It was so neat. Anyway, things that you'll see here, lots of nature. And you're not far from the Canyon Plaza, from grocery shopping, from restaurants, from the gym. You're close to everything. So there's a lot to do here, a lot of things for you here in Anaheim Hills. All right, shameless plug here. I have been selling real estate here in Anaheim and Anaheim Hills for almost a decade now. And well, I would love to be your real estate agent of choice. So if you are interested in making a move to Anaheim, Anaheim Hills, or anywhere here in Orange County, I'd love to hear from you. Just click the link in the description below, straight to my calendar, and we will get to chat about your future goals on moving here. So, in the meantime, have a great day, but we'll catch you next week.